Hey guys, this is the RC Koga. This is Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, Season 1, Episode 7. It called Stay in Your Lane. So I don't know really the title. So anyway, um, dang, what episode we started? Maybe I should just fast forward and see if it helps. Cause guys, I'm not trying to rush it at anything or take too long. It did start off with Rock coming out of the hospital because you remember Scrappy was, I heard where Kanan told Rock that they took his eyes and he blamed himself because he realized he was responsible for letting this play out, and now we found out that Unique Crew took his eyes. So I think he's still alive. I don't know if it's one of his eyes or maybe both of his eyes. I don't know how he's gonna see, but that's what happened. And Rock came out of the hospital, and I think her and Lulu was having a conversation and saying they're in war. And Rock said we been in war because what happened and all that. Anyway, so you got Lulu trying to take out Unique Crew. While he was getting her head, this chicken head, because Lulu was following them, and of course we see Kanan and Yavena, and then we see what was his name, Symphony. We see him there, and Rock didn't expect to see him because he thought it was just gonna be the three of them, but no. This is the only way that you need, not you need. Damn, this is the only way that Symphony gonna make it up to Raquel, and yes, Raquel did forgive him, and he promised he won't get between them again. Even he kind of did say it, but yeah, that lets you know that's what happened. That's where it is. Didn't let anything happen, and of course it was a good double date. And then Savannah, no Lelena, you know, we see Jukebox and Nicole was about to go on a date, but we already know that her mother didn't want Nicole with Jukebox, and she don't even know. The crazy thing is she don't know that Nicole is gay and she like Jukebox because Jukebox, you know, they're gonna see each other again. Then we got to see Kanan and Elena. Savannah heard the song. I guess she must have heard it on the radio, cause we know we ain't seen it in no club. She had to hear it on the radio or probably was on TV. And of course, Famous was rapping about Kanan's story. And yeah, Kanan was pissed off. He will talk to Famous, and you know what I'm saying, we gonna get to that. And she did tell him that she gotta go to bed because she said the woman next door said, I am not her babysitter. So pretty much she gave the baby up, and then we see Raquel and Symphony getting it on, having sex, and he said, you always take control. Now he had to take control, and he ate her out when he was kissing on her legs, her thigh and everything. That was sexy. I love that scene, by the way. And then the next morning, Raquel, aka Rock, so Lulu and Marvin, and they were talking about what happened that night, which he told Lulu, you never miss. And we know he don't miss. But yeah, he did spray trying to kill Symphony's boys. He went out of the woman. I think that woman was still alive. Looked like she had her head down, freaking out. I don't know if she's dead or alive. So that's what happened from there, and they gonna handle it. And she told him, Lulu, you gonna be riding with me and stuff. And that's what happened. Of course, we see Jukebox trying on the dress, and she didn't like it. So she's not a dress person. She's more like a suit. She like a stud because she don't like dresses. She's really uncomfortable. And of course, Kanan went to go see Famous, because Famous was playing the game, and of course he confronted him about what he said about his story. He said that wasn't your story, that was my story. And of course Famous said it mean nothing, it was just a made up. That's what he told Urena. Told it was a makeup. But let's not forget, this one we'll find out what really happened to about 20. That's where it happened at that scene. And of course, he was rapping by Kanan, right in front of him, and they was out liking it. And then the lady asked Jukebox, "Do you leave the clothes in the changing room?" And I think she said, "Yeah." So yeah, this is when we see Kanan talking to the boys, Marvin's boys, and then he talking about he was gonna cook. He used to ask them, "Do you know who I am?" I say, "Kanan, I don't think you know what you're doing, not yet at least, because I feel like you're gonna end up getting these people killed, and that's what happened with the customers. They died from the drugs. We got Raquel talking to uh, the wife that was abused. I don't know her name yet, but she said I reached out to him and stuff like that. So we're gonna see her and Lulu at the boxing ring and stuff like that. So that was that when she told him that you could tell that she tired man beating her. So I think she's gonna find a way to take him out. Um, and of course Kanan was cooking, but he didn't know what he's doing. And then we see him and Jukebox having a conversation because Jukebox was looking for Kanan. That's when Kanan was walking to the door. He was rapping or singing and stuff. That's when Detective Marcus, I think that's his name, showed up and was saying that I was just checking on you. And Kanan also said, "I don't need you to check up on me. I'm good." And that his partner, she even asked, "What were you and that kid?" He said, I forgot what he said about the kids, but it's all good. Of course, they were selling the drugs, and guess what happened to them? They end up dead. Guys, that's gonna happen with Nicole soon. Then we see Nicole and Jukebox. They had a conversation saying they're gonna go on a date. Jukebox was gonna dance, and of course, when Jukebox, remember, Kanan gave him the drug to hold on to, and she snuck into her bag after she put the letter in there, and she took those drugs. And guess what? The Jukebox went to go get, I think, what? Oh, pretzel. I love pretzel. Went to go get some bread pretzel. That's the best pretzel ever. That's when she snuck and took the drugs, and they went to go say goodbye. And of course, Marvin was pissed when he found out that 2 men was killed, maybe just more than 2. He was pissed off at Kanan, and he even said, "Your nephew caused this." So Mom and Kanan said, "We need to tell Rock. We need to tell Mom." And he said, "No, nobody can know about this. And you know how it is. Rock is going to be pissed when she finds out. And I think she will find out." And then we see Rock and Lulu at the boxing ring talking to the cousin, saying that she want to open her business. And I think he's down for it. So that's that. And then, of course, we see Lulu, talking with the other guy. Then we see Nicole end up talking to her mom, and her mom don't even know she's gay. That is the craziest thing. And of course, went out the door, talked to, and that was that. We see Raquel and Sydney having sex again. Cause she said she was thinking about having another kid, and she basically said, "What about me?" And she said she's not gonna leave her business right now until everything gets settled. So they're gonna kiss away, and that's how it left off. Of course, Lulu went to go get him something to eat. That's what Unique and his crew came, and they talked it out. And of course, he went to go tell him to sit down. They have a car. He tried to offer him a seat. He said, "No, thank you." And then when Lulu said, "I don't get down with bitch ass N-word," and that's when he said, "That was you." He was about to say the whole word, but Tiffany stopped him. I mean, not Tiffany. Unique stopped him and tell him that he let him go. That was that. And then we see Jukebox trying on the clothes. He said, "I want to come here." And Raquel's cool with it because she's their family. She's Kanan's cousin. Of course she can come. And Rock said, "Who you taking?" And she said, "I'm taking Nicole." Is she happy for him? I am too. But this one, Nicole, mom can't call him because we know her father did show up, and he's kind of confused right now. funny how he said I don't know what's going on, and of course Nicole was listening to the tape that Jukebox made for her, and then her mom kept knocking, said we need to take some pictures. Next thing you know, she was hitting that, and one thing what happened to her, she snapped the headphone off because she was dying. She collapsed, which means she's gone. We see Kanan watching TV, and then remember when Marcus told him that you need to let your mom know, but his mother told him, Raquel told him, you need to walk away next time you see him. You hear me? And he said yes, because you could tell guilt is getting her alive, that she felt guilty for not telling Kanan. But I feel like Kanan will find out, and that's why remember, Marcus still look good, but he look like you can tell he's dying. And then we got to see Jukebox waiting for Nicole. Was she gonna find out next episode that that Nicole's gonna be dead? So yeah, that was that for them. I guess we'll find out what's gonna happen on the next episode. But don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Please turn on notification, share this video, and I'm out.